It's a really good question about how do we feel about the rumored WrestleMania 41 main event. So CM Punk against Roman Reigns, I don't mind so much, right? Cody against Cena, I'm not a big fan of. And the reason why I say that is because from a booking point of view, I don't like it. From a fan point of view, I like it, right? So if you're a fan looking at, oh my God, this year we could get John Cena against Cody Rhodes, like two of the biggest stars. Cena's like an all-time GOAT. Cody is the guy right now, yeah? It's him or Roman. But really, Cody's the one that's got the ball. Cody is the one that shows up to the live events. Cody is the one that the kids are like dressing up as. Cody's the one that's got the championship belt. So Cody, Cena, as a fan, tuning in like, oh, this is a big match. It makes sense, right? I get it, okay? From a booking point of view, I think it's a flipping disaster. And the reason why I say that is because Cody Rhodes, right now, I think a lot of the fans are saying is having a very underwhelming title run, right? Everyone wanted him to finish the story. He did. And then what followed has been rubbish, right? His match quality has been excellent, but the creative has been so dull. It has been so boring. It has just been, I'll face you now. I think like Logan Paul stepped up to him and he's like, oh, I'm next. And that was it. He was. And we got the match. And then I think like AJ did something similar. And we got the match. And the match was a banger. I feel like Cody is carrying his end of the bargain. The match was a banger. But how we got to it was very flat. I feel like him and Kevin the first time was a bit flat as well. I feel like what he's doing with Kevin right now is the most entertaining thing we've done, yeah? I feel like the whole... but even that is controversial because Cody cheated to beat Kevin. He used the chair. And so even that win at Saturday night's main event is like, why did he do that? Why did he do that? He didn't need to use the chair. It would have been better for Cody's character if he'd have just kicked the chair out the ring, right? Because he's the babyface, he's the guy the kids are looking up to. So why did he use the chair? Like, that is a very heel thing to do. And so maybe that will play into a story that's coming down the road. But as of right now, I don't really have an explanation as to why he didn't just kick the chair out the way and show Kevin, you don't need to cheat to win. Or at least I don't. Boom, crossroads, 1, 2, 3. Kevin can still be upset because he still pinned Cody and there was no referee. So Kevin could still have been upset. It didn't need Cody using that chair, right? That's just a little thing. That's not major. It's just a little thing. But I think the criticism of this title run is undeniable. You see everyone talking about it, right? So what does Cody not need right now? What does Cody need to avoid right now? How about going up against one of the biggest faces we're going to have in 2025? How about someone that the crowd are going to be absolutely united behind? John Cena wrestling for the final time at WrestleMania. Who's going to boo him? Who is going to boo John Cena at WrestleMania? Flipping nobody. It's John Cena trying to win number 17 in his last match at WrestleMania. Who is going to boo Cena? Nobody. So who are the crowd going to pick? Cena. So how is this going to help Cody? It's going to be a big match for Cody, but he's not going to come out of it with people like cheering him. He's not going to come out of it with loads of love and support. He's going to come out of it picking up the win and being booed. That's not what he needs right now. That's not what he needs. If his title run had been like flipping 2-3 years long and he'd took down a load of the heels and this was like a magic opportunity to go up against John Cena, then you do it. I made this comment the other day. Hogan faced Warrior at WrestleMania. But do you know why they did that match? Because a lot of people will use that as the example. People will be like, well, we had Hogan Warrior, WrestleMania 6, there was no problems then. No, but you know why they did that match? They did that match because Hogan was going away. He was going away to do films, right? And so it was a passing of the torch. It was, this is the guy now. Bye. That's why they did it. Cody's not going anywhere. Cody's not going anywhere. It's a completely different situation. So for me, I'm really split on it because if we end up getting it, I'm not going to cry about it, right? Because I get it. On a poster, it looks amazing. It looks really good on a poster. Like on a poster, like two of the biggest stars going up against each other. Huge, right? Huge. But from a booking point of view, from a what does this do for Cody? Like, how is this going to help, like, you know, the people that are doubting his title run, doubting his abilities, all that kind of stuff? Like, is a win over John Cena in 2025 that big of a deal? Like, he's going to go into this match as massive favourite. So he should absolutely steamroll Cena in 2025. But not only that, like, he's not going to have the crowd on his side. It's honestly, it's not a match that I'm keen on. It's not a match I'm keen on. The alternative being him against Rock. I mean, him and Rock is just so much better. You've still got two monster names, only you've got a much better face-heel dynamic, right? And even though a win over The Rock in 2025 probably ain't going to mean as much as it would have back in the day, it still feels better because of that heel and face dynamic. This face thing, I just don't think it really does a great deal for Cody. So I'm honestly not keen on it. I honestly, if I could choose, I would take heel Randy Orton. Heel Randy Orton. Heel Randy Orton against Cody. Imagine the builds. Imagine the history between them. Imagine Randy wanting to be the one that takes that title away from Cody. And I feel like they've planted a few seeds kind of heading us towards that. We all saw Randy looking at the belts. We've all seen that Randy's had to play peacekeeper between Kevin and Cody. So what if Randy was to return and snap? And actually, you know what, he's starting to see it from Kevin's point of view. What if Randy, whilst he's been away, is starting to actually buy into what Kevin is saying, comes back, turns on Cody? You then get two massive stars on the poster, just like you would with Cena and Cody, only a much better dynamic. Much better dynamic. So, yeah, for me, like, I just don't like it. I'm not a fan of the booking. I wouldn't cry about it. It wouldn't be a disaster. It would still be a great match, very dramatic. Everyone would have their opinions on it. We could still have fun with it. So I don't want to get it twisted that I'd be like, do you know what I mean, crying on stream. Oh, my God, we've got this. I wouldn't. But I can think of, well, without even trying, I can think of two matches I would rather have. And I'm sure if I was to give it some more thought, I could probably find 5 matches that I would rather have rather than Cody versus Cena. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's a video that we could get out of that. Maybe there's something we could get our teeth into with all of that. But we'll have to see. I mean, honestly, it's ever changing. It wasn't long ago. It was Cody Rock. And then that changed to Cody Rock Roman. Now they're saying that it's Cody versus Cena. Who knows, in a couple of weeks' time, it might have flipping changed again, you know? So we'll have to wait and see, but those are the current rumours.